Box came with the corner, I don't know what to call it. Kind of looks like this. It goes in the corner. I'll show it to y'all once I'm finished with it. All right, Ray, this is the first part. See, I got the vent right there. But I still got the clothing rack here. Clothing rack here. My problem is when I do the Murphy bed, this is a full-size bed right here. So if that full-size bed could fit right here, I'll get the Murphy bed and just pull that joint right here. Take up that corner, move that TV. Because I like this wall better. It's longer. But I could put the racks I showed you, and I can put more sneakers here. Load this joint right up. I'll probably get like 200 pair of sneakers on this joint. Cause I don't gotta space them out so much, you know. The biggest space you're gonna need is for like your high tops. And what I'm gonna do is put all my high tops and boots at the bottom. The low tops will go at the top, so the space is gonna be kind of short. You see, you got the clothing hamper in here, this joint too. So I'm gonna take the clothing hamper. If I move this TV and put it over here, I'm gonna put the clothing hamper right there. Build a white box around it with a cover. So you're not even gonna see the clothing hamper. This is the joint I did the last time. So I'm about to clean this out and start putting some of this stuff over here.
Then she was asked about Chris Brown, another celebrity.
Combs will do what he needs to do on the outside. Number 5, let's talk about Sean Combs' bell package. And you know, Suckermania.
Still need more shelves.
So let me first start off with David James. This is Diddy's former personal assistant.
All right, I'm in IKEA. Trying to put this thing together. I actually like this joint. This one is dope too. That's fly. I like that one. This one is nice too. That one is nice. It's just gray. IKEA is a spot you go get your stuff organized. This one is actually nice too. It's a nice setup right here. So the boxes came for the Murphy bed. Yep, gotta put all this together now. Just the part I hate. That's how a Murphy bed looks. This is an $800 bed, just a frame. All right, let's get to work. All right, all the pieces out the box. 3 boxes. It's gonna be a long night. We gotta pull this together now. All right, I started this project at 7:30. Right now it's 10:47. Still ain't finished it. This is the furthest I got. Still gotta add the rest of the stuff. Yeah, it's a lot. So that's where I'm at so far on the project. This is the old bed I gotta take down. This right here was by far the hardest thing I ever put together in my life. First day, it took me 3 hours. Second day, it took me another 3 hours. And today, I started at 1:30, and it's about 7 o'clock now. So that's another, what, 6 hours? So 7, 8, 9, 10, that's 12 hours. And the reviews, everybody was saying was taking them like 10 hours. So I did this in 3 days. And the last day, I had to get my son to help me. Because this piece right here, like, you need 2 people to put like the springs on. The build is easy. It's just like lifting this up. This is the bad part. This is like shelves that go in there. You gotta put stuff. Probably put the pictures that was on the wall in there. Put a light up there. See, like a little night light. And my plug socket is still down there, so that'll be an easy one for me. I gotta put the legs on. Right now what I'm doing is bolting it to the wall. So I got 2 up there, 1 here. I gotta put 1 here, because this whole thing will like fall down on you. Start cleaning the room up. I got more stuff, more furniture coming, so that's it. Taking my time with it. Bed is finished. That's how it operates. That's it. She disappears. Pull this back down. So, order some shelves. These are called floating shells. The reason why they're called floating shells, you put the bracket on the wall, and then it goes back into this hole, and they float. So I'm gonna put shelves over here. I'm gonna do 4 for now. Put it like right here. 1 there. Probably 1 here. See where we taking them. All right. All right, the shelves came in for down here, the bottom shelf. Putting that together right now. Forgot to take the before videos. This is the clothes hamper. So I'm getting rid of this clothes hamper. This opens up, and right here is this. It's a digital thing to stop like the smell and all that. I'm almost finished though. All right, just the cabinet so far. I got some drawers here. gotta put the bag in here or whatever for your clothes. This right here, it's to stop from like inside here stinking for your clothes. I ain't plug it in this yet. Tomorrow, I'm gonna start the carpet. Got the carpet coming tomorrow. I gotta add another shelf here because it could fit one more shelf. So I'm gonna add another shelf. So the floors came in today. Get rid of this ugly floor. About to drop the floors. It's the carpets. About to lay them. It's the finished product. Started at 7. It's 9 o'clock now. Got a vent over there. So if you notice, I didn't put them all facing the same way. This one's going, see the boxes out here? The box is over here. So I switched it around. So when you're far away, you catch your vibe. So far, like I said, I gotta add one more shelf there. I'm gonna put a cabinet here, and then probably put a TV on top that drops down in front of the cabinet. So I'm not using the cabinet TV, it goes back up. I'm gonna figure something out to go here. I gotta put another dresser or something here, something for clothes here. Cause this is the bed right here. And I still could put something right here. Probably like like 17 inches. Something not too big. Like a little cabinet. I seen one on Amazon. And this, what I'm gonna do here is put the door back, but the glass door. Cause I don't want no mirror in here. So you could like literally just have the glass door and you could dress right here. Cause I might put like a little chair right here. So you could just chill, like a swivel chair. But I seen one that was a swivel chair, but like a recliner, and it has like the heat massage. So I might do that. This is where we at so far. Y'all know what this is already. Put dirty clothes in there. It's coming down long. And I might even run a shelf. So once I put the cabinet here, I'll probably get another one of these long shelves and run it from here over the window. So I got another extra section to put like boxes and all that. So I'm running out of room for boxes. Kind of like what I did here. I got all the boxes up there. So that type of vibe. All right, I'm getting ready to add the last shelf right now. See that big gap? Shelf is going right there. All right, the shelf is up now. I'm gonna use this bottom one like a shelf too. So I'm gonna put my big stuff there, like my Timbs. Stuff like that. Yeah, I ain't got too many big boots. I got a pair of tan Timbs right here. And a lot of sneakers don't be that big. And I'm gonna put, I got a Costar, Kaws. I have one downstairs, but it's 14 inches. I'm trying to get 17 inches. Put one in that corner, put one in that corner. Because it's small. You really can't put a cabinet or nothing there. But what I was thinking, I had some extra shelves, right? See if y'all catch the vibe. Extra shelves I'm not using, I don't know where it came from. I could have put shelves here and kind of create, see if you catch it. Kind of create an extension like that. And then I could add something else there, but I'll see. About to order some more furniture. I'm about to order the glass cabinet that goes here and a new TV and a TV bracket. So anybody want this TV? I'm selling it with the bracket. $100. All right, the shelf came in. This is how the shelf looks. That shelf is gonna go here. So I'm moving this TV, putting the shelf back there. I'm gonna have to make a bracket at the side because the TV has to go in that bracket. So that's how the TV looks. You see it's like a swivel. You can swivel the TV. So basically, the TV is gonna come out to about here. The goal is to line it up with this. So this would be the shelf right here, probably somewhere around here. TV go here, and the TV is gonna be covering the shelf. That's the goal. You'll see it. Yeah, that wasn't bad. It took me about 20 minutes to put this together. This was simple as hell. So what I gotta do now is get this up on the, up here. Yep. So this is strictly for towels. Our towels for the house be all over the place, so This is where the towels will go. What happens when you do construction jobs by yourself? I had to take the drawers from this cabinet and try to build it up because I need this to go up on the wall, but I don't have no one to help me hold it. So this has to line up with this because I'm trying to kind of keep everything lined up to put stuff on the shelf, right? So this right here, see how wide this is. This is 23 and a little bit over a half. So it has to go 23 and a little bit over a half. So this should be able to build it up to give me a stand to keep it up there so I can drill the holes. Let's see. Okay, it's a little bit too high. It's about ½ an inch too high. So I gotta figure out what I can use to bring it down. If I take off this box, it might go down too much. I definitely can't take off this drawer because like I said, I'm trying to keep it level. Okay, so I took off the box. It's not that bad. Let me see the level. Where's my step stool? Just had it. Being too lazy to go in the basement and get the ladder. So this is your level. See where that bubble is at? The bubble tells you if you're off or not. So that's leveled. I'm off by like an inch. That's about an inch. So this has to go up about an inch. And I can't figure out what I could put there to give me my inch, because this box is about probably 2 or 3 inches. Yep. About 3. So, I need something that could get me up there. Let me figure this out and get back to you. So I had a piece of wood sitting here. See, what I did was put the wood there to raise that up. It's like a hairpin, which it ain't bad. This is not that bad. It's not that serious. See, it's not that serious. There's no difference from the one that's here. See, it's like a hairpin. I'm only gonna put boxes up there, so I can't get it perfect because I don't have no help right now. So I gotta slide this over. Right, this has to get slid over. All right, I'm gonna put a little cabinet right here. So I need the cabinet to tap into this and that, so it could look like it's a one piece. This is about 14 inches, so I'm gonna get something small to put here. I need the space here because I gotta cut this wood and make like a bracket. It's gonna look like a square, because I need it to go from the back here to build up to like here, a little bit out, because I have to put that bracket on there to make the TV swivel. Because remember, the whole goal was to hide this cabinet with that TV. So I have to build a frame back there to come out so the TV could swivel. It needs to open up this way so you get to the cabinet, close back, close the cabinet. You know, you kind of, it's crazy how my mind works. Like I could visualize stuff before I actually do it. This is how my mind works. I'm really good at that shit. But I'll show you when I finish. So you really can't see with the naked eye, but it's leveled. So what I did was take the old TV bracket, because this is level. I put the level on there, because it's magnet. And I went from here to that one. And if you look at it, it's level at the top. So I know if I put a cabinet here, the cabinet's gonna bump into this because it's leveled. So that's good. All I gotta do is open the cabinet now and drill the holes. That's gonna be the hard part, opening the cabinet, because this is here. So I gotta find a way to put my hand in there to mark the holes, because they have screw holes that I could drill in. See that right there? So I might get my daughter to stick her hand inside there with a marker just to tap the holes out, take the cabinet off, drill the holes, put it back in. So what I had to do was drill the holes bigger because I had big anchors, right? 140 pounds, that's not 140. So for those who know what anchors are or don't, this is an anchor. It's one of the best things to use, put on TVs. So this is how this works. Just say this is the wall. Once this screw goes through the wall, just act like this is the wall right now. And once I start screwing it in from this side, so it will go through the wall like this. And once it goes through the hole in that wall over there, it's gonna open up. And the more I screw it, it's gonna lock in behind the wall. Anchors is the best thing. It's way better than using those little yellow things. I forgot what they call. I think those are anchors too, but this is better. You just gotta drill the hole. This is a big one. So I had to put 2 big holes to make sure it fits in there to anchor in. The cabinet is up. I got it leveled like I wanted it to. Just gotta put the doors back on. I spray painted the little holes that I did. That's it.
Being recorded.
All right, so this is the vibe. See, I made it. All right, this is the vibe right here. See, I made it. This piece will go right here. I have to get some anchors, like what I told you I used earlier. Anchor that in right here. If you notice, it's coming out about 1 inch. Okay. Now, another piece of wood has to go in front of it, and that's what that's going to mount onto. So when I'm finished, it's hard to hold everything up and hold the camera at the same time. This piece is going to go right here. So basically, I told you I built a box. This box is going up here, and this piece right here gets mounted to that. So basically what I did, I reinforced it, because between the TV might be about, this is an old TV, so this is heavy. This TV is about, I would say about 20, 30 pounds, about 20. Then you got to consider this mount. This mount is pretty heavy too. So I have to reinforce that into the wall to make sure. So I'm not gonna play with that. I'm gonna put a lot of anchors in here, probably like 4 or 5 of them, to make sure it anchors on that wall. So I can't put the face on this yet. I gotta put this up here. I gotta anchor it first. I probably won't even paint it. I don't even care. No one's gonna see it. I'll probably just paint this one, the front one, as you can see the front one. And can I reinforce it more? Let me see. Cause I didn't have no more wood. This is the wood that I just had laying around. It would have been nice if this could have went in between here to make it more sturdy. I'll see what else I got laying around instead of going to Lowe's and buy wood. But yeah, that's it right there. So I got the wood up nice and tight. Because I had a gap here, I put a piece of wood right here, right? Just to reinforce it. And I drilled it from here. It went through here into this wood. So it's nice and tight. I also drilled 2 screws there, which you can see right here a little bit, to reinforce it to this. So remember, this TV is an old TV, it's heavy. I'm gonna put this back up for now, but I'm gonna go down to a more slimmer TV, lighter, just ugly too. So I'm gonna put the front piece on now, which is this. All right, and we're gonna go from there. So this is kind of good. Remember, we needed this to butt out to clear the handles. So this should be good. So the wood is up now, nice and tight. See how I kind of catch the vibe? See how it's butted out? Let's see. So this is the mount now, right? See how it opens up? So it should be able to cover the TV. The TV is the size of the shelf. Let's put the TVs out so you can't see it out. You do see the wood here. I had to paint that wood. See it swivels? And you can still get to the cabinets. So the problem I was having is this right here. See this piece right here? It has to connect to this magnet. So I had to take off the hinges. Not the hinges, the door handles. And the problem also, this magnet is so strong that when it connects, it opens this door. So I had to put a piece of Velcro right here. So that's what it does. See, yeah? You hear the Velcro trying to come off? See? So without the Velcro there, it would have yanked the whole door like that open. Not bad. I wish it could have went in a little bit further back to be level with this. You know, I want everything to be level, but it can't because the size of the bracket. So for that to work, see, everything is like so close. This cabinet would have to be like probably 2 inches smaller to push everything back. So it would have been level with this. This is about 2 inches out, but it's cool. I can still watch it. Eventually, I'm gonna put a chair right here, so I can still watch it while I'm in the chair. If I'm laying in the bed, I can still watch it. I'll show you how the bed goes with it lay down. I'm gonna pull the bed down. So if you notice, bed is down. You can still watch TV while the bed is down. Because remember, it was originally there. I just had to hide the cabinet. So if you lay down, you can still see it. It ain't crazy. Because you know when it's pushed back, it's a little bit better, but it's cool. You can make it work. I'll be more watching TV from the couch, you know. Or you could lay here and watch it, whatever. You know, you make it work. But that was the best thing I come up with, because I was gonna do a drop down from the ceiling here. I have one of those down outside in my gazebo. It's a TV that sits on the roof, and when I hit a button, it comes down. So it would have dropped down here, but the problem is this fan, which I'm getting ready to change this fan. But yeah, I wasn't gonna do that and let it drop down to cover some of the sneakers, but I changed it up. We're coming along, it's cool. Lights came in. So this part is gonna be very tedious. Here's the lights. And they all have to plug in to this box. So this box will go here. That's your sensor. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 12 lights. So it should be 4, 8. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lights. So if it's 12 lights, well, you got 4, 8. Oh, I guess in case I want to add more lights. Okay. Let's see what's going on. All right. Yeah, that's in case I want to add more lights, which is okay because I have to add lights to all these shelves. Add lights to the bottom. Add lights in here. Because this is pretty long, I'm gonna have to probably add 2 lights per shelf. So I'm probably gonna have to get extensions. I'm not even finished. I still got stuff I gotta do over here. Gotta put a shelf here. Still gotta put something here. Figure something out once I move that at the bottom there. So probably put a light up there, top of these shelves to give it like a glow. So let me get to work, see how that's go. All right, so far this is where I'm at with the lights. I could change the colors. I can make it dance. I can make it fade away. Jump. Whatever the remote wants to do. But I'm gonna put it back on white. So what I did was 2 lights at the top. I should have probably did 3. I might go back and add more in the middle, right? But yeah, it's only 12 in a pack for $75. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I still gotta do the bottom shelf, the low bottom. I wanna get lights at the bottom around. I wanna get lights at the top to reflect up on the roof. I need lights over here, so I need lights over here. I'm lighting up everything. I just gotta buy probably like 2 more packs to finish this section. And then deal with the rest of this section right here when I finish this stuff. But this is where I'm at right now with it. So the cabinet came today. Gonna put that together. That's the cabinet for this corner. I already ran the lights. So all I gotta do is just untake them from here and stick them in the cabinet once I get it put together. We getting there. The shelf is put together. Took me like 30 minutes to put this together. It wasn't that bad. But I made a big boo-boo. When I put this up, right, I bolted it down to the wall. Because if you don't, when you pull the bed down, this whole thing might tumble down on you. So it's anchors in here. I explained the anchors in the video when I did the TV. So the anchor's a screw that goes in the wall and has a wing nut. So it goes in, and when it gets behind the wall, it pops open. And as you screw the nut in, the anchor gets tighter. So this thing is super tight. So I can't unscrew these, basically. It's not that easy. Right? There's anchors here. There's 3 up top. And there's 2 on this side. But the problem is now that I had a little gap here and I want to put this cabinet, it can't fit. This is too small to put right here. It'll take up that whole thing. The door won't open up. So this is the problem. See it? It's like not even an inch to clear the bed. So I could push it and try to slide it in. See, she'll go in. But the problem is, see what I did with the bed? It created a gap. So most likely it's tight right here. So when I take the bed, this piece is gonna have to pop back open because it's expanding. Watch this. I just know my shit. Look at this. See? It's science. So what I'm gonna have to do is probably cut this beam a little bit. Cut this beam slightly. So let's move the bed. Let's move it. Okay. This piece right here, I'm gonna have to cut off a little bit just to get this in to fit. So let's get the measuring tape. This is 15 inches. So I'm gonna have to cut onto there 15 inches, slightly. So basically, how I have it right now, just this, it's hard to do this on whole phone, just this little piece right here. I'm gonna draw it, get the sawzall, knock it off.
Allow you to know that you are exactly where you're supposed to be.
The drilling, the cutting. See, I cut that little piece off. So now this frame should be able to slide and go against this. Okay, I got it in. It's just sad that I have to cut this piece so big just to get this in because it needed to slide. So I'm gonna throw a little paint on there. You ain't gonna be able to tell that I'm gonna cut it. But she's in there. Probably throw some screws in it. You know, throw a little screw up here so it won't do too much rocking. Cabinet is up. It's a pretty big cabinet. Put the lights in there. Put a little cubby. Put stuff in. It's cool. Now I just gotta get something small for here. I'm not worrying about that right now. My next thing is changing the ceiling fan. And I wanna get like a little chair or something. I really want a massage chair. That kind of could go right here. Because when I'm chilling in here, I can sit here and still watch the TV. So I need a chair. That's how I look with the lights off. Alright, this is how the bed looks when it's down. Added some lights to the backboard. So when these lights go off, you can still use the backboard light. These lights are in a sensor. They go on at 7:30 every night, come off at 10:30. I'm gonna show you how it looks with the bed lights on. That's how it looks with the bed light. I could change the colors. I can make it like really bright. I could like dim it down. How do you dim it down? I think it's this one. So it's cool. Like if you're watching TV, all these other lights is off. I'm hooking everything up to Alexa too, so it's gonna go on. But like right now, how I put it on manually, I could talk to Alexa and shut it off, like how the rest of the house is. Majority of the lights in the house goes on with a timer, but I could also talk to the house and start shutting off stuff, putting stuff on. So it's the same vibe. Yeah, so this little wall thing, right? Came with this little cubby right here. Which is stupid, because nothing could really go in there. What I'm gonna do, I'll bring more people today. Brought some wood. I already cut it. I'm gonna stick it right here. Put door hinges on it. And this lock. I'm gonna make it like a hidden compartment that you can hide stuff in. So it's gonna look like that kind of, but it's gonna be hidden. So you see how this one is? So this can't open up. Gotta use a credit card. Now it opens. I added this. Right. Now it's locked. So I'm gonna put the same concept there. I can hide stuff in there. This is what I did. Added door hinges, right? It's the one that just flexes in. I forgot what it's called. Oh, like soft closing. So watch. Boom. And I added the lock I was telling you about. So I could open and close it from my phone, or I could use these credit cards. So, watch this. See, it's open. It's gonna close back. See? So now watch this. So now it's locked, right? It's a little gap here, but it's cool though. Cut the wood a little bit too sharp, but it's cool. In case I gotta like break it open or something. So I ain't stressing that. But just check this out. Just say we stick this in here. I try and open it up, right? Watch this. It's open now. Just lock it back. Hold on. So I'm waiting for like a magnet. The magnet's coming tomorrow. So I'm gonna put pop magnets right here and right here. So I don't have to like keep prying it. It's gonna be able to just push it in and it pops open. It's like a little cubby. I could like put stuff in, documents or something. And nobody even know. And this card I programmed it, I could use it over here too. So, see? It come with this too. But I don't want that. If you put it here, then a person will know that you got a signal. This is letting you know where your that box is at. But I don't want to know where the box is at, so you just gotta like kind of know. And that's it. All right, this is the finished product. See, I added it. See, now those the poppers, both sides. So remember I had to put the knife in here? I don't gotta do that no more. So watch this. Push it in. Now it's open. So, well, it's open right now. Waiting for it to lock. Should be locked. Okay, it's locked. Put it on there. That's it. We in there. And that's finished. So this is basically the end of the video. This is how it came out. So you already know this was the bed. This is the bed. I'm still thinking about changing this. It's like a nicer looking one, smaller. And I might close this back in. Put like the glass, the mirror right here. Like the mirror closet door. I'm still looking for one of those, but this is basically everything else. Everything else is basically finished. Yeah, I know it has LED lights at nighttime. That's where you put the dirty clothes in. I know that. TV. Yeah, I know this opens up too, right? Towels and stuff in there. Nothing fancy. Yeah, this is the end of the video.